There's a couple of different reasons you do this. Let's say you park in a parking deck, and if this goes all the way up, the top of your tailgate is going to hit the top of the parking deck. Or let's say that somebody in your family drives that's under 5 foot tall. There are under 5 feet tall people in America, and you see them out in the parking lot trying to jump up and trying to grab the top of the tailgate. So I'm going to walk over here and open this up. This is set for full height. So we'll allow this to go all the way up. Couple of ways you can do this now. You can do this on a manual. I'm going to show you how to do it manually. But remember, when you go up to the limited, then you also have this on your screen up front. You got 5 different program heights. So what I'm going to do right now is I say, well, that's too high for me. I'm going to pull this right down because my daughter drives, and I'm going to hold this right here, and I'm going to hold this button down for 4 clicks. Listen, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, when it closes, it's going to go all the way back down. It's set at that height now. So I'm going to show you how to bring it back up that height and then how to redo it all the way back up. So notice it'll come back up. It's going to stop at the height we programmed it. So with any height you want to program it at, all you have to do is hold it in that position. Now, I want to reprogram it so it'll come all the way back up. We're on a trip. We need to get this tailgate out of our way. We just manually push it all the way back up to the top. Once it stops, hold this down. And now we've completed the cycle, and it'll open back up. So again, you can program this. I would recommend that you show this to every single customer that's even interested in the Highlander, because what it does is it tells that Toyota left nothing out. We thought about everything, every buyer and the needs of every buyer. This is really cool. Now we stayed with the front suspension, McPherson struts. Remember, McPherson struts give us more of a vertical flexing action. So the more vertical flex you have, the smoother the ride. So allow the customers to understand that the smoothness of the ride, even though the vehicle's bigger and a little heavier this year, the front suspension takes care of that. So you're going to get that same classy ride you've always got in the Highlander. But here's where the revolution comes. In the back, follow me back here. Man, we went with a more expensive suspension. We've had it before in some of our vehicles. It's a double wishbone. There's a couple of things about double wishbone. There's not as much vertical flex. So this adds to payload, past durability, and towing ability. But the coolest thing is you don't have that strut tower coming up inside the vehicle. The suspension's a lot smaller, so the room in the back of the Highlander blows everybody else away in the class. Really neat. We picked up 3.5 cubic feet of extra space over the last generation Highlander. So tell the families to come on in and load it up, because we've got the space for you. PK52. If you look through the wheels, and again, Toyota's doing a better job with the wheels now. If you look through the wheels, what we've gone is with a 12.9-inch front ventilated rotor. Now, being able to do that allows us to be able to enhance our STAR safety system. Think about it, with a cooler rotor, your ABS, EBD, brake assist, vehicle stability control, and traction control are all enhanced by a cooler brake. 12.9s in the front, 12.2s in the back. Make sure your customers understand the benefit.